Yo, what's up? I wanted to make this video. I'm back in the studio and I am excited, basically working towards getting this podcast launched. But I wanted to just make this video for you guys because just to check in. Really what I want to do is I want to read to you something that I just wrote in my journal just a couple days ago. And I wrote a caption. I made a post about it, talking about depth versus growth. But I want you guys to know a little bit about how that caption came about, what was my thought process and what I journaled. And I never really ever share what I actually write, but I felt called to, believe it or not, read it. I haven't read it back to myself. I figured, I'm just going to be super open and just vulnerable and read out what my journal says. But before I do, I just want to say summer is officially over. And I got to be honest, I'm pretty happy. I had an unbelievable summer. Let me know in the comments how your summer was. If you guys saw, I traveled all over Europe. Literally within 6 weeks, I was in 6 different countries. I was in Spain and Italy, Greece, Holland, and just Paris, France, and just kind of just was really in so many different beautiful places. And I really think that being an entrepreneur allows me to have this freedom to travel the world and work from wherever I am. And you guys see that my life and my business is fully integrated, but there's nothing like the grind when you actually get back home and you're settled in. And as you guys may know, I am now living bi-coastal, so I'm settled here in LA. I got my studio. It's coming together. I cannot wait to just bring you guys a lot more authentic, real conversations, real, thoughts that are happening. So I figured let me just create this video for you guys and check out what I've written in my journal that really inspired me to talk about depth versus growth. All right, here we go. I woke up this morning feeling like I need to slow down, refocus what's important to me. Where am I going? I know I am capable of accomplishing whatever I set my mind, heart, and intention towards, but in order for it to become unique, I need to slow down. I realize being unique doesn't happen for me at speed, simply because I constantly live in the future. Being unique does happen for me when I pause, I separate myself, I breathe, create space, meditate, write, get in nature, detox from technology. The simple things in life are the most powerful. Whether making a meal, picking out flowers for someone you love, playing with a pet, going for a walk with your father, cooking with your mom, anything that brings joy in simply being, not doing. But in business, the simple things can become your game changer. Everyone is in a rush to get to the top, make more money, fame, accolades, growth, etc. So how you differentiate yourself as a leader is by being poised, being calm, being cool in the eye of the storm, concentrating on the details that others may miss. For instance, being the absolute best at customer service. Whether you're only customer or you have thousands of customers, showing how greatly you care about them, doing the things most businesses don't do because it's unscalable, and their focus is only growth. Remember, depth is more important than growth, and they're connected. How deep you go with your business, that makes you unique. So it's time you dig deeper. And it looks like I wrote myself some questions. So I wrote 8 questions, and I really just hope this touches you guys. Answer these questions on your own. Rewatch this or write them down, and I'm interested to kind of see how this affects you. So the first question I wrote to myself was, what are your philosophies for being a sustainable, unique, profitable, aligned brand that serves the perfect target audience? Number 2, what can be done to build the culture of the business internally? The next question, what can be done to elevate the culture of the business externally? 4, how can we simplify our products and our IP solution? What is the unique selling point, the unique brand? 5, how will you refocus your energy and time management so that you can master your inner genius? 6, will you cut out technology, social media, distractions to accomplish your unique genius? 7, will you stop people pleasing and learn to say no more often? 8, will you commit to mastery of self, mind, body, soul, and your craft as the greatest entrepreneur of this generation to teach how to leverage content and operating systems to grow businesses with longevity, cash flow, and fulfillment, purpose, sustainability, impact. These businesses, whether an online or offline product, must be committed to raising human consciousness to save our species and our planet. Leaders create leaders. I truly believe the planet will survive. The question is, will we? And if we continue down this path of self-destruction with our environment, health, greed, hate, technology, lust, judgment, fear, agriculture, energy, and education. So that's what I wrote, in my journal, a couple days ago in the morning. This is something that I just kind of like rant to myself. I highly recommend, if you guys are not journaling, to really journal. It'll make you really dig deep. It'll allow you to get a lot of those thoughts that are scattered in your head every day. Get them on paper. It'll allow you to get a little bit more clarity. And I hope some of this touched you, right? Like, the key takeaways. Again, like, how are you looking at depth in your business beyond just growth? And it really starts with you. Are you really focusing on that mastery, that inner work, your mind, your body, your soul? And, ultimately, like, a lot of these different questions I think are really important, right? Like how you're differentiating your culture, both internally, externally. What is your unique selling point? And a lot of times that's just simplifying. That was a key word, simplifying, right? And I think another huge thing is cutting out the distractions. I said specifically cutting out technology, social media distractions to accomplish your unique genius. And again, I'm talking to myself, but like, how will you refocus your energy and time management, right? So again, I hope a lot of this, plays into you, especially because, look, we got 110 days left until 2020, and I want you guys to have that 2020 vision. So you got to start getting a little bit more clear, and that means right now, I think a big one was like, are you willing to start saying no to things? Are you willing to cut out those distractions? Are you willing to stop people pleasing so that you can really have the space for you to dive deeper into yourself, into your craft, into your philosophies, into the work that you want to bring into the world? And again, it's not just all about your work, but I think I wrote something I thought was, pretty dope, in the sense of like, are you really appreciating the simple things in life? Buying flowers for someone you love, right? Going for a walk with your mom or your dad, spending time with the people that you love. Are you, hanging out, just like the little things, man, going out into nature, just doing the simple things in life, because both in business, the details and the way that you go above and beyond for your customers and for your audience, they will notice. And the same goes for your relationships with the people you love, your friendships, your family, right? And most importantly, guys, yourself, right? Focus on that inner mastery. And if you guys haven't seen, I launched a Mastermind Experience for 2 days at an unbelievable vineyard outside of New York. I'm going to be working with leaders truly to help them understand how to monetize their expertise, how to scale their personal brand business, make it profitable, allow it to truly target a niche audience, and have you to become the leader and authority within your industry, and how to monetize it. So I'm excited because there's a lot of big conferences, big, events out with a lot of speakers that come and motivate you. There's a lot of people that launch courses where you have to watch the videos online. But I'm the type of person where I truly love to get my hands dirty, and I want to help you implement what's worked for me, my proven system, my strategies, the business model that has allowed me to take my personal brand and turn it into my 10th seven-figure business. So I want to be able to unveil all of that with you in person while having a remarkable experience at the vineyard. We're going to be having 2 mastermind dinners together, having a wine tour. They'll be in the cellar. It's going to be really special. So if you're interested and you want to learn more, it's called the $1 Million Movement Mastermind Experience. All you got to do is shoot me a DM with the letters MDM, or head to my link in bio and you'll be able to apply. It's limited. This isn't a big event. Again, this is very intimate. I want to make sure that we can truly give you the value and work with you hands-on. So it's only for 30 people. I think there's about 9 seats left. So, and you have to apply. I look at all the applications. So I highly recommend you do that now. And hopefully this video was very valuable to you. Either way, I want to know what your take was. And until next time, guys, it's G. Peace.